I gotta be very quiet. It's 3:40 in the morning, and I'm gonna talk about burnout. Burnout with electronic technicians is very common. Um, Working as a production technician and a repair technician, the last 20 some odd years, you get tired mentally, and it's just seeing this every day, repair. You gotta fix all the electronics and see what's going on with the next project and what's going on with this. It's every day you're constantly trying to figure out what the next fix is for circuit boards. And you can be up in the middle of the night and found out a solution, and then you come across videos like this. So burnout is not something you can easily fix, more of a mental thing. It won't solve itself overnight. It may take weeks, it may take months, it may take years. You won't know it until it happens. So when you get into electronics, you're so excited and working on this. And when you get to burnout, it's the last thing you want to see. You don't want to see technology. You don't want to see anything. You're just existing, basically. And just from my perspective, you don't care about electronics anymore. You just float, basically. And that could be bad for your job, because if you're a production technician or a repair technician, you have to produce, you have to repair. And something like this, you can't just sit there and wait. Your customer's not going to wait for you to get better mentally. So it'll happen, and you'll get it. Somebody's going to tell you, hey, watch out, you're going to just end up burning yourself out, which I did several times. And I've been told several times that I ignored them. I was not making enough money in the day job, so I picked up a business. I created a business working on electronics at night. And I just started taking longer and longer to do stuff. I didn't care anymore. Just hated working on this stuff. So it gets to the point where you just hate doing the job as you're doing constantly, and it's just very mundane. And you're starting to get into a burnout. So you should enjoy working on electronics. They're very mentally stressful hobby. This is all this is. It's something that you should enjoy. It's like people planting a garden, or building model rockets, or driving a motorcycle. It's a hobby. So you get paid for it. You can learn the circuitry and figure out what the problem is. If you've been on the engineering side, you can figure out the solution to keep these from failing. So yeah, if you're constantly having to be that guy to fix all the problems, you're gonna get burned out real quick. Just from experience, constantly having to figure out and fix things, and constantly having to battle against people of their opinions. Yeah, been there, done that several times. And the only thing I can tell you from my case is You just stop working on stuff. You stop watching TV. You stop playing video games. Go walk. Go walk outside. Go walk in the woods. You have a natural park somewhere. Take your dog for a walk. Take your cat for a walk. Go walk with your spouse. Outside is going to help you. It's going to take a while, but then you'll get back into it. So, yeah. You must start feeling that dread of doing something daily. I just start increasing my outside attendance. So, read up on workplace burnout. It's going to happen to you. It's already happened to me. And here we are, 3:50 in the morning, thinking about electronics. What could be the next fix? So how do you prevent burnout? You definitely don't want to work on this when you get home. Leave work at work. Trust me. You will, if you're like me, you will continually take more on and more on and more on. And you have piles of stuff that you may or may not be able to fix. So, work on things at work. Take time away from work to enjoy for yourself. Go golfing. Play basketball. Play baseball. Play football. Play video games. Do a cryptogram. Work on crosswords. Read a book. Just keep your mind off electronics. It's gonna be hard. That's me, Anna. Now 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm still looking at the circuit board. I won't fix it, but it's just an object for the video. So, I go kayaking a lot. That helped me. I go walking a lot. That helped me keep my mind off electronics. Keep just your brain not sitting there thinking about this, your brain thinking about taking the next step, and your brain looking at the trees, the water, the sounds, the smells. So, yeah, find something that's going to occupy yourself and not having to think about this. If you're going to be feeling that you have an overload at work, talk to your boss about it. It's linked in the description. I talked about this. It's an article that a guy posted in LinkedIn. It's a good read. Read that, and it's going to help you. So, yeah. Burnouts happen a lot with electronic technicians. Happens a lot with every job, but it happens a lot with these. Because you're just mentally thinking, you're solving an invisible problem that is an inanimate object that you may or may not be able to fix. There's a timeline, there's deadlines. You have to get stuff done in order to produce, in order to send out the repair, to get that customer back in working order. There's always this constant stress of working on stuff like this. So, yeah, you gotta take care of your mental health. You'll get burned out. So, thanks for watching my videos, guys. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys commenting. Share your experience. Other people read comics in the video. We'll see you next time.